What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I am actually on my way right now to go pick up Michelle's new bike. So earlier today, me and Shelly actually went out and we went to the Trek store and we picked out a bike for Shelly. We went with the Marlin 5, I believe it's Marlin, right? I think it's called Marlin. And of course it can't fit in her car. It definitely won't fit in my car. So I'm in a Chevy Trax right now and I'm hoping the cargo space in this could fit her bike. I think it should. We'll see when we get there. I'm actually on a time crunch because it's 3:54 right now and they close at 5. And I gotta have this vehicle back before 5:02, so let's see if we make it in time. But once I get the bike though, I'll kind of fill you guys in and show you guys a little bit about it, and why we chose it and all this good stuff. We're off the Trek. Made it. I ain't gonna front. Recording on the camera is pretty clean. All right, let's see if this thing fits. It didn't get to fit with the front tire on, so I took that off and it sits in the back of a track. So if you guys are interested, this is I think a small frame of the Marlin 5. You gotta take the front tire off to put it in the back of your tracks. Like I said, I'm on a time crunch, so gotta fly home. I'm gonna unload it, then drop this thing off. Then if I have enough time, some sunlight left, then we'll talk about it. If not, probably do it tomorrow. All right, we made it home. Let's put this thing together. First thing I gotta say is everything on this bike is like super light. Like it doesn't even make sense. Well, it makes sense because we're coming from Huffies, but still, this thing is so nice. These are the bikes we're actually upgrading from. That's Shelly's old bike. This is my old bike. There's some, you know, Huffy Highlands, same brand, 2 different sizes. And of course, Shelly's new Marlin 5. So I ordered the same Marlin 5 for me, just a bigger frame. So mine's gonna be at what, 29-inch wheels versus, what are these, like 26 or something like that? I don't remember the size of these. It's probably on it. Yeah, these are 27.5. The tires were low on both bikes because we haven't ridden them so long. And I picked up an inflator. And actually, we just needed just to have it. Not really for the bikes, but it's good to have one of these. I already inflated mine. I forgot to show you guys how flat they are. We haven't rode these bikes in a while, so they're like, I ain't gonna front, this iPhone camera is fire. Like, it's my first time recording with this thing. This thing is icy. So all these tires gotta be pumped up to 40 PSI. This thing I picked up when I was like, I don't know, 10, 11, 12. This thing would have saved my life, man. This would have came in handy. We had those ones where you put between your legs and you pump them up. When I was a kid though, I had money to be able to just buy whatever I want. So it's a lot different, but this thing is cool. You can even do it one hand. Boom, and they even got a gauge on it too. So you snap out though. Taking pictures of the Huffy bikes, and let's kind of jump into this Marlin 5. So first of all, Shelly fell in love with the color. I forgot to ask the guy what color this is, but this was the last one they had in this size. So we got a extra small, and these come in extra small, small, medium, I think large, extra large, all in good size. For Shelly, since she's like a little shorty, the extra small was a perfect size for her. And it goes by height based on the sizing as well, but if you just take a look at it, super clean. Seat got a nice cushioning to it, easy adjustable. XR2 comp tires, and these are 27.5 as far as the size of them. So perfect size for Shelly. We did add this kickstand because it doesn't come with the kickstand. And I love how the placement of the kickstand is all the way to the back versus being up there. And I'm gonna show you why, because these pedals, you can see with the kickstand on, it can free move. One thing with bikes, when the kickstand is all the way up here, if you move the bike while the kickstand is on, the pedal will circulate and hit the kickstand and get stuck. And so in the Huffy, you see how the kickstand's all the way up here, and then look, you can't pedal this thing anymore because it's stuck on the kickstand. And look how skinny this thing is versus this bad boy over here. Look how broad that John is, man. That's what you call the kickstand. But we did got that installed, super nice, and the grips and everything's pretty nice. And the gears are easily labeled, so this does have 2 gears in the front and I think like 8 gears in the back. And the more I've been doing research on mountain bikes, more things I've been learning. I'm not a professional at this at all. This is like our first time getting into this realm, you know? Like, this is like the nicest bike we've ever had, and this is like Trek's, I wouldn't say entry level, but it's like one of their low end bikes, but it's still super nice. Especially for someone if you're just getting into mountain biking. And you do have the Shimano, whatchamacallits, gears, and the cassette sprockets back here. And everything's pretty simple. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know it had that little design back there. So you can see here, it says 8 speed. Look at that, I already messed up the sticker. Probably when I put it in the back of the tracks. But this bike, just look at the tube, look at the frame. This thing's just super nice. We got disc brakes in the back and front. Look at the hydraulics on the forks in the front. We just touched the brakes, everything just feels good. The gears feels good. This is like a nicer plastic, but everything feels good. You can even adjust the, I guess, what is this, like a dampering, I guess? This is actually pretty cool. You can open it, lock it, you can preload it too. What? We're not gonna touch that because we don't need to. One thing that was cool too with this is the quick release on the front wheel. So pretty much you unhook this, you spin it 7 times, wheel comes off. And the only thing you gotta do is when you put it back on, make sure the disc brakes goes back into the little caliper crap. It's a quick disconnect on the front, easy. And with these tires, they're a little bit more wider, so if we do go off-roading, get good traction. The Marlin 5 is more of a do-it-all type of bike, so it's good for off-road and on-road, pretty much, because we didn't want to buy a road bike specifically for the road, because we're gonna do both. So, but it's cool that we can still bring this thing on the road, and it's comfortable, and you know, we still get decent speed. Now, you do buy a road bike if you want speed and you want to travel far. A road bike is the way to go, but if you may do some off-roading, you probably don't want a road bike because those tires are like mad skinny and you hit a pebble, you're dead. But going back to the Huffies, so you can see, like, just look at this look, it's like day and night difference. So this also have the Shimano gears. And the Marlin 5, these things are about $700. So you got a $700 bike versus a $100 bike, and it's 9-day difference. We were able to test ride it before we bought it and everything. And I did order one for myself too. I got a Marlin 5 as well, but mine is a 29-inch, so I got a medium. I tried the medium large and it was like a centimeter bigger, and I feel like my arm was a little bit too, it wasn't too further, but it was more comfortable with the medium. So I got the medium and I got the red one. So mine's gonna have red with the white Trek, but they're on back ordered. And if anybody's trying to buy a bike or been trying to buy a bike, you know that it's hard to get a bike right now. Everything's on back ordered. This was the last one they had in there. I think it's like the only one they had in extra small too. Like, they had no bikes in there. Everything was sold. So mine should be here within a month to 2 months. So it's fine. I put a deposit on it. Wait for it to come in. In the meantime, Shelly got a nice, I love the blue. This thing is super nice. $100 bike, $700 bike. And like I said, that's kind of a low end on the Trek department. Like, this, some of the bikes, you get bikes up to, bikes get up to like 5-6 grand, even more than that. At first, I used to think, like, why would someone pay $300, $500? Why would you pay $1,000 for a bike? But once you do your research and you get into it, trust me, you understand, and I get it. I almost bought a $1,000 bike for myself, to be honest, but I didn't need it because the dude showed me the Marlin 7. And the Marlin 7 is kind of just like this, but it's a single gear in the front, and it has more gears in the back. And then also, I believe the suspension is a lot more beefier. So it's a type of thing where if you make it stiffer and you still hit it hard, it will kind of like have like a blow by just to still have a cushion. As far as this one, when it's locked and you set it stiff, it stays stiff, that's it, no matter what. So that one, and like I said, that one was a little bit, that one was the extra, it was the medium large, and it was a little bit bigger, it was a 7, but I didn't really need everything that the 7 has. The 5 is perfect. You buy the 5 if you want a overall bike. You know, you don't need, you're not gonna go too crazy off-roading, and you're not gonna ride for forever on road. You know, this is kind of a good bike to get into. Like, I don't know, I'm feeling it. There's mad accessories you can add on it, but we just got the kickstand for right now. And we got the, I forgot what it's called, the little goo thing. They like run flats almost. You know, if it get punctured, the goo will fill in the hole or something like that. But super nice, super nice. Anybody need a bike, you live in New Mexico, hit me up. I'm not shipping these. You gotta come pick this up. They're both for sale. I'm about to post them right now. This have aluminum frame, so I guess that helps, you know, with the weight savings and some of the materials I guess they use. Oh look, there's like even like a little chart for the seat. I didn't peep that. But yeah, it's super light, and it's just, I don't know, super nice. Even down to the pedals, you know, like everything is just nice. We're gonna go for a quick ride on Shelly's Marlins, but look, this kickstand. So compared to the Huffy one, this one you tap this thing and it goes back up. The freaking Huffy one, you gotta kick that joint. All right, let's see what this thing's about. So from just riding this thing, it's day and night difference compared to the Huffy bike. Switching the gears and everything is pretty easy. The downhill is not where these guys shine, because like I said, it's kind of like an, I don't know, like an overall bike type of thing. But you know, going through the gears, pretty easy. This color just goes crazy, man. This light blue, and I think this is a 22. I don't know if it's a 21 or a 22. I think it's a 22 model. Mine's I have coming in definitely a 22 model, but this thing is super nice. While we are here, I did pick up some goodies for Belly. You guys remember I was talking about how I want to get the hubcaps for the centers because they come with none. So I was doing some research and I found these bad boys. And these are off of a CRV. I forgot what year, but here's the code and the part number and blah, blah. So these are Honda, actually caps. And I got silver and, oh, they kind of match. I mean, the silver is, I don't even know. I don't even know if these fit or not. It looks like they do. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna have the H like kind of lined up between the two inkies. It's kind of weird doing this with one hand. I mean, who cares? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, my fingers in the way, and peep. This is actually kind of nice. I pushed it in a little bit. Came out super nice. The inky RPF1s, like center cap that they come with, is like some black ones, and they kind of come all the way like up out here somewhere. Then don't like those. I think this is a nicer look. That is clean. That is clean. All right, guys. So yeah. So take a look. So you see this, right? See with the H. Now see it without the. So now this is without the H. Like, I like this look of it. I don't like that rust in the middle. But nah, this is clean. All right, I came back to this first one. I have to remember how I did orientation. So the skinnier H's are facing these two pieces. Got it. All right. So yeah, just like this, between the inkies. Between the inky symbols and between these two thingies. Like I said, I really don't care if this thing's perfect or not, but it's nice to have it kind of uniform, you know? So like that kind of, it doesn't matter. Slapping this thing in. There we go. That's nice. The gray is I would say it's one shade gray darker than the wheel, but from a distance, you ain't gonna notice it. Cause look how that look. That looks official. You're bugging. You're crazy. Yo, I gotta pull this car in the light, but I ain't gonna hold you. The sun is setting, and I'm not even trying to do that right now. But that's fine. I still have Josh OEM wheels, so I'm actually gonna help him deliver one of these days. But I just realized that's exactly what these are. I didn't even beep. That's crazy. That's the damn center cap that those came off of. But yeah, this is from a CRV though. This is so satisfying. So satisfying. Bro, I outdid myself. I outdid myself. So I've been driving on the RPF1s for about, what? It's been, what, a week now? I'll say something like that, or 2 weeks or something like that? I don't know. Just want to give you guys an update of how everything is, what it's like from the 235s to the 225s. I don't rub at all, which is crazy because look, I'm low as hell, but I guess I'm not poking out as much where it touched the fenders. I don't even know. I am gonna order some new fender liners because I need them. And since I'm not rubbing no more, I most likely won't burn them off any. Compared to the Federals, they're less grippy. I'll say that. They're definitely less grippy, but they are quieter. So it's super cool. I really don't care for how quiet the tires are. I'm so used to the Federals being loud that the Hot Boy look really, I like it because the tires are not too stretched, so the rim don't poke out too much. But my next setup still, I will have more tire than rim poking out though, because that's my ultimate setup. But the way how it is right now, bro. And then I got the caps on them now, the Honda caps. Bro, this thing goes crazy.
Chucky